Ni hao from Wes.
And Amy's Kitchen. Today we're making Chinese Style Eggplant.
Yeah, who needs Chinese takeout when you can make this? We've been doing it a lot over the last couple of months.
It's good enough to make me not miss meat at all.
It's super simple to do. Amy's got the prep covered here, so you can watch her prep this. But stick around for the end because we'll show you what works and what doesn't work when you're making this eggplant.
We're gonna prep the ingredients first, so we'll start from the eggplant. I like to cut them into strips, Wes likes to cut them into cubes. Oops. It's alright. That happens in the kitchen.
And it came back to you.
And then you can prep the rest ingredients, like cutting the onions, green onions, ginger, garlic, and the peppers.
I think the sauce though is really what makes this dish.
I'm adding soy sauce here, Chinese cooking wine, dark vinegar. If you don't have dark vinegar, you can use regular vinegar, sesame oil, and sugar.
Yeah, and the dark vinegar, if you don't have that, you could sub in balsamic. It's probably the closest. But if you can, it's worth going through the effort to find this dark Chinese vinegar. I think it's the star of this dish. It's tangy but not sour, and even a little bit sweet. If you do find the vinegar, there's a lot of things you can do it with it. There's an awesome roasted peanut appetizer that's really worth doing too.
This is where we first run into trouble when we're making this video. Our gas burner wasn't putting out enough heat.
So instead of eggplants with a crispy outside and a pillowy soft interior, we had this.
The eggplant basically steamed in the pan.
Yeah, so off camera, we went back into the kitchen to make another batch. And here you can see what a huge difference there was between the two.
Once the eggplant is done, take it out of the pan and cook the aromatics.
Yeah, and once that's cooked down, you can add the eggplant back in, and then you add the sauce.
You want to reduce the sauce down and it will get absorbed and also boil off and thicken up on its own. But we went back to the kitchen again because the fire is just not good this time.
Yeah, so that was our lunch that day. It was good, but we knew we could make it better because we've been making it, right, so many times this past couple months. So fast forward a couple days, and this time I decided to give it a try. Now Amy's really good with her knife skills, and I'm not. So I have a different way of doing things.
And this time we're cooking on our gas stove in the kitchen where we usually cooking.
Yeah, when we're not filming.
Yeah.
You don't really need that much oil to cook the eggplant. And that's one reason why I never really liked eggplant too much before. I always thought it just soaked up all the oil like a sponge. And another key is using high heat. And cook it longer than you think you need to, longer than you even feel comfortable. You might worry, is it burning? No, it just needs color. And this is why I like cutting them into cubes myself. Each side can get nice and brown, but the inside is still soft. Okay, so now we take the eggplant out and cook the rest of the ingredients. I like leaving the pieces a little bit larger and getting them nice and brown too. So like these white parts of the green onion right here. When you're eating, there's all these different textures. The soft eggplant, and then the occasional green onion stalk or pepper that still has a little crunch in it. That's a really nice combo.
We really hope you like this dish and give it a try. It got everything you could want. Sweet, sour, spicy, all perfectly balanced.
That's right.
Until next time.
See you next week.